Here are solutions to homework set number 6 for ECE 461, 463, 663 modern control. This homework set looks at Bhaskara pole placement for a cart pendulum, ball and beam, and double pendulum. Now the goal here is to come up with a control law to stabilize a cart and inverted pendulum. That's this system right here. Come up with feedback gains that result in a stable system, a 2% settling time in 12 seconds, and 10% overshoot in the step response. Well, here's the dynamics. To do that, I'm going to use pole placement, or Bhaskara. The first step is to find out where the poles belong. For 12-second settling time, the real part's at minus 0.333. The real part, for 10% overshoot, is at J.45. So to do that, in MATLAB, input the A matrix, B matrix, use pole placement to find the feedback gains. To check that the gains are correct, find the eigenvalues of the closed loop system, A minus BKX. Sure enough, that's where they're supposed to be. Find KR to make the DC gain 1, KR is minus 0.39, and then check. Two ways to check. Check on the linear system. So here's the closed loop system, the closed loop A matrix, closed loop B matrix, C and D. Take the step response, and sure enough, settling time is about 12 seconds, 10% overshoot in the step response. Everything looks good. The acid test is try it on the nonlinear system. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got the cart. I've got to make sure the dynamics match the system. For this semester, the mass of the cart is 2 kilograms, the ball is 3 kilograms, length is 1. So inside cart dynamics, you've got to change these 3 lines of code. That gives you this A matrix and B matrix. For that A and B, use pole placement to place the poles, find KX, find KR, and then simulate it. Using that control law, see what happens. So trying it, here's how she behaves. Tell it to go over to +1. There's my 10% overshoot. Comes back. Should be about a 12-second settling time. Going back to 0. 10% overshoot. 12-second settling time. Goes back and forth a couple times. That's kind of what I expect. 12-second settling time, 10% overshoot. Works on the nonlinear system. In addition, the feedback gains that I'm getting are right here. Here's my KX, here's my KR. Okay, problem 2. For the ball and beam system, I'm going to come up with the control law for the torque on the beam to get the ball to roll over to this spot, +1. No more square. And then come back to the origin. Come up with that control law. Well, once again, we use Bhaskara. Given the A matrix, B matrix, these are linearized dynamics from homework set number 4. Throw those into MATLAB, use pole placement just like before, place the poles. There's your KX, find KR to make the DC gain 1, here's KR. Check. What's the closed loop step response for the linearized system? Closed loop A, closed loop B, C and D. Step response is just like I expect. 10% overshoot, 12-second settling time. Looks very much like problem number 1 because I put the poles in the same spot. The acid test is, does it work on the nonlinear system? So trying it, I tell it to go to 1. Oops, it didn't quite work. Got to make sure that the mass of the beam, inertia of the beam, mass of the ball, match up with the dynamics that we're calculating. So this mass and that inertia correspond to, where are we? Correspond to this A and B matrix. So making sure I'm using the correct dynamics. Beam, there. Run that puppy. Tell it to go over to 1. And kind of slow. It's a 12-second settling time. Rolls on over. Trying that again. Rolls on over. Comes over to 1. Here's my 10% overshoot. Tell it to go back to 0. Here's my 10% overshoot. Comes back. Works. So it also works with the nonlinear system. Finally, let's try a double pendulum. Here I've got a double gantry system. Gantry on top of a gantry. Stabilize this puppy. Well, the first step is come up with the A matrix, B matrix. Find the feedback control law using pole placement. So there's your A, B, pole placement. I have 6 feedback gains. Try it. Now check. What's the response to the linearized system? So here's the closed loop A matrix, B matrix, C and D. Take the step response. Looks like it should work. As a test, does it work in practice, meaning on the nonlinear system? So here's the nonlinear dynamics from an earlier homework set. Here is trying it. I'm going to input the A, linearized A matrix, B matrix, C, find the feedback gains using pole placement, pick KR to make the DC gain 1, and here's my control law, same as before. Let's try it. So tell it to go over to +1, pretty well behaved. Here's my 10% overshoot. Tell it to come back to 0. Okay, I went over -1. To -1. And pretty well behaved. There's your step response. So that met my requirements. And the feedback gains I got, here's your KX. There's KR. And for this one, I actually could push a little bit harder. If you wanted to, I could say let's make it twice as fast. So let's make this -0.6 plus J.8, 0.6 minus J.8. Push it. I'll get there quicker. That'll increase the feedback gains. But with pole placement, it'll find the gains that I need to give those closed loop poles. Again, not really pushing it too hard. It apparently has no problem doing poles at -0.6. Quicker response by something like this. You can see a little bit of swinging on it. Of course, it's only going 1 meter. That's the beauty of pole placement. Define how the response should be, and it'll figure out the feedback gains. In this case, I have 6 feedback gains, so I have to measure position, velocity, angle 1 velocity, angle 2 velocity. I need all that information because all that contributes to the input. With these feedback gains. So that is homework set number 7 for modern control, or homework set number 6, using pole placement for gantry system, ball and beam system, double gantry.